Hello, everybody, and welcome to this new session that we are opening here in the northern aspect of North America to speak once again and invoke the presence of a huge master of wisdom, as is the Count Saint Germain. And through the videos that Maxime prepared, you can see his presence throughout the near future between the 18th and the 20th century in different parts of the European continent, and then moving here to America. And when we see somebody that has so many potentialities, that is such a huge master of the seventh grade of ritual, we ask ourselves, how did he achieve this? How is he able to have this wisdom, this mastery, this potential? And to answer that question, we have to go back into time, not 1 or 2 years, but 5,000 years. And this is where we are going to track the Count Saint Germain to see how he started as a student. And we are speaking here of more or less the year minus 3,200. And we're speaking of the transition from the era of the bull, Taurus, to the era of Aries, where there's a huge change of plan in the humanity. Let's say that human beings were living in complete tune with nature, without really a civilization, being one more of the brotherhood of the grand circle of beings, and the energy changes, and we go into Aries, and they're requested to settle, to construct and build cities, to start agriculture, to start reading, to develop their minds, and to become a little bit splitted, individualistic, and separate from the rest of nature. This is a huge step. This is what is happening when Count Saint Germain incarnated in the area of what we know today as Nepal. And in the time where in the Mesopotamia, the Sumerian culture were setting the first cities of Uruk, were starting cuneiform scriptures, where in Egypt there were the higher and lower Egypt coming together and setting the basis and the laws of their own cultures, and creating all the hieroglyphics in the Indus Valley, in the north of what we call today India, in this huge region that encompasses Pakistan and Nepal and Tibet and the northern part of India. We have the Aryan civilization that starts. And in the heart of this Aryan civilization, as a child, Count Saint Germain had such a strong will to learn that he was accepted in the ashram of a huge master of magic. And between his disciples, he started to spark, and he was the best student. And he himself, through devotion, practice, service, meditation, he himself developed as a great master of magic, to that extent that his own master was released of his function in this round and could transcend, because he knew he had formed somebody that would take over. So he takes over this ashram of great magic, and he sustains it through different incarnations through the era of Aries. And he does such a good job that illuminates and becomes himself a bright spot of light. And he masters so many areas within the human possibilities, and he himself transforms into a superhuman, that he is chosen by the hierarchy for a task that has to do with the transition from Aries to Pisces. And they ask him to work in a triangle with three big, huge masters to be there to help build the receptacle of the descent of the Christ energies that will be distributed in humanity in the era of Taurus, in the era, of Pisces. And at the same time, he's shining so much that from higher spheres outside our globe, they're surprised by this big, bright light coming from the earth. And this calls the attention of a big master, Master Jupiter. And Master Jupiter looked at the earth, see these great sparks, and said, please come, present it to him, and said, please come to train with me. Not here on earth, in higher circle schools outside our planet. So he's invited, he receives an etheric letter to go to work and train and serve and be a human being in an interdimensional school in Jupiter, with Master Jupiter. And he says yes. And he commits first to do his part in the transition from Aries to Pisces, and then go to train with Master Jupiter. And in this first part, that is the base that will receive the energies of the Christ, we find him as Joseph, Jesus' father. And he's building, he doesn't work alone, he works with two triangles. The outside triangle, it's in the background, and they're the ones that are supporting the inside triangle. And the outside triangle is built by Joseph, Master Saint Germain, doing all the ritualistic work and bringing the wisdom that will flow to help and assist Jesus. José de Arimathea, Joseph of Arimathea, great initiate work in the background, sustaining physically, bringing the economical resources for the project, and two men, and in the apex, huge female energy, Anna, the grandmother of Jesus. She's a huge initiate from outside our system, bringing the structure and taking care of all the logistics so that this could happen. Okay, organizing the community of the scenes and the practical life of teaching and preparing Mary and taking care of all the aspects of their community. In the inside triangle, we have two women and a man. And the women are Mary herself, the mother of Jesus, Mary of Bethany, who we know as Mary Magdalene, and Jesus. They are the actors. They're in the first scene. They're the actors that we know. The others are in the background. And this is how Comte de Saint Germain incarnates and plays a huge role in all the ritualistic work that allows the descent of the energies for the coming of the Messiah, for the distribution of the energies of Christ in the Piscean age, and how after fulfilling his role, he goes to the background and exits for another mission that is his training with Master Jupiter, that is necessary for then the next mission that will be to come down and help bring these Jupiterian, Uranian energies in the next transition. That is what we are doing now, from Pisces to Aquarius. So this is how great he is. This is how important his tasks are. This is how we see him in three different ages. We see him start his training and become a master in the end of Taurus to Aries. This is how we see him helping and serving and being part of the descent of the energies of Christ in Aries to Pisces. And this is now he's the big great master that is helping transition from Pisces to to Aquarius. This is how great his presence and radiance is. This is how committed he is to working in the human race. And this is how also, if we are committed and we act in service and in tune, he's there, his present to radiate his magnetism to us. So thank you, and let's continue asking him to share his grace through these teachings, and meet next time. Thank you.